Now I'm outside, right? And all weekend, I stayed someplace else. Now, other than the pitter-patter of rain right now, because it's lightly drizzling, I'm trying to figure out why I got this headache. And this headache just came on not too long ago. When I go back, I'm going to assume this headache's going to stop. Because if not, well, I'll have to do things the legal way, like put money for rent next month if I'm there. Because, you know, if I keep getting microwaved or whatever the fuck it is, I won't be. But if I have to be, I'm going to put it in escrow. That way, at least, you know, I mean, essentially, I'd have to go before a judge, explain my side, but then if they send somebody out to the house to investigate, then they might know why. Because if it is a microwave, it would be kicking out radiation, and then there would be trace elements of it on, like, the beds, clothing, shit like that. See, no one here right now. Just the red and the white. We'll see. And it just so happens that that one shows up. I don't know. It's weird. But it really needs to stop. Like, you know, I don't want to get sick. My kids are already, you know, tired of it. At least my youngest, you know, she's not going to come up to me out of nowhere and say, oh, you know, I blew my nose and I feel so much better. Or all weekend. She never once said she was dizzy. Not once. I mean, she actually ate with an appetite and everything. And I mean, on top of it, if you go to a Dr. Kathleen Horton on YouTube, who has been before the UK courts and Switzerland, and maybe Germany, and testified, and she is a scientist. If you go to Target or www.targetedjustice.com. Read the PDFs about what they use against Americans. And then the fact that they get junkies and felons and, you know, they send out these fake bolos, slander campaigns, all that. And if you really, you know, if you're targeted and you really want to know if your life's in danger or if somebody has a life insurance policy on you, go to your state, type it in. Mine's Maryland. So I type in Maryland Department of Insurance. Call them up and they'll tell you if anybody's got an insurance policy in your name. So if you live in Texas, Texas Department of Insurance, they'll go through records, find out if anybody's got an insurance policy in your name. California, same thing. Doesn't matter where you live, you just type it in Google. The building and the number will come up, tell you when they're open and closed. Call the number and ask for a little bit of help. As for me, I'm wondering why all weekend I didn't get no headaches. The Mylar blanket that I have had laid on the floor all weekend. Didn't make a pop, a crinkle, nothing. Stationary. Didn't move. You would have thought that it was, you know, just a piece of trash, because it was just in the corner. Where I'm at right now, it's constantly going pop, 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 pop. And I get these headaches. Now, this is why I went away for the weekend to begin with. To get away from the headaches. To get away from the feeling of, I don't know, impending doom. But, you know, I don't know about most people. But I'd be sick of getting sick all the time. Now, did you see that light spread out the way it did? You see that shit? I mean, I'm stationary. How did that shit go left to right like that? Let me see if I can do it again. Stand up. I'm gonna go down. Nope. And if you think you're being neuromonitored, that's at www.targetedjustice.com also. It's called EMF broadcasting or EMF neuro something. You see that light blink? Something had to have gone in front of it to make it blink. It's a sensor light. 5 foot off the ground, 4.5 foot off the ground. There ain't nothing else around here but a person that could have made it dim. Now, it is a crime against humanity to be irradiated. It's a crime against humanity to be remote neural monitored without your consent, because it ain't like you're at the hospital and you're getting the EEG or whatever it's called done after a stroke or seizure or something. This is some nefarious ass shit. And with privacy laws and all kinds of other laws, FISA, HIPAA, man, I could rattle off probably about 10 different laws. But the fact that they're using weapons of war against the civilian population, trying to use them as lab rats, guinea pigs, or just for hate or target practice or whatever. First, the individual that gave them up should be fired or terminated. Second, all should be tried in court for crimes against humanity, period. The Geneva Convention said that it was a crime against humanity. Right now, if you go to www.targetedjustice.com, there are a couple court cases going on in different states. And they're trying to lump together as many people as they can get into one court case and have a class action suit against the companies on the PDFs, the makers of the weapons, the people that use the weapons, all of it. Now, if I go inside and lay my Mylar blanket out, it should not make a sound. When I was around my friend's house for the weekend and laid it out, it just laid there. It did not make one sound. Did not move. Did not do anything. It just sat there. If I take it in and lay it out, that means I'm being irradiated by microwaves or something. Something is hitting it. It ain't air. But if you want to know if somebody's got an insurance claim on you and you're targeted and you feel like your life's in danger, go to your state's Department of Insurance and have them look it up. God bless. Have a good night.